Welcome to Business with the Donos, where we talk about family, business, and everything in between. I'm your host, Jade Dono, and I'm here with my dad, Paul Dono. And today we're going to talk about KPIs and dashboards.
KPIs.
KPIs.
Not KP crisps.
Not KP crisps or KP nuts.
That's right.
I got there eventually.
Yeah.
That was a terrible, terrible dad joke.
Well, key performance indicators.
Key performance indicators. So do you want to say how this conversation has come about, especially the dashboard bit?
Yeah, so when I did my Goldman Sachs thing, have I told you about that?
No.
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 Yeah, the Goldman Sachs 10,000 Small Businesses UK.
Oh, did you have a graduation for that last
I did.
week?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Good to know about.
Yeah, should have told you.
Yeah.
Oxford University.
Oh, was it now?
Yeah, absolutely. No less.
Didn't get
so
that.
anyway.
No.
What?
Nothing.
Yeah, whatever. So, part of that is a lot of it was to design a dashboard. Mm-hmm. So I looked at it and thought, oh, that's really good. We need a dashboard. So I designed it from scratch. Why are you looking confused?
You didn't design it.
So it's a dashboard to give you a barometer of a snapshot of our business at any one time.
Yes.
So I thought, well, I'll need to do that, and looked at the software and all of it and got it up and running, and it's running from those conversations.
This is not what happened, everybody. This is a bold-faced lie.
What do you mean a lie?
It's a lie.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
I said to you, we need a dashboard, and we've got one.
Yeah, right. I'll tell you the proper story because then it might be more beneficial to everybody. So on this Goldman Sachs course and on my MBA as well.
It's all about you.
Well, no, it's just
such a lovely.
It's just a business thing, isn't it? There's this magical dashboard where you can look at it every day and get a snapshot of your business.
Yep.
So you can know your key metrics every day, so you can manage it properly, which is great. But it's a magical thing nobody knows how to create. Unless your software, like say our practice management software did it for us, which it doesn't have this dashboard feature, should make one. But unless you have that inbuilt into your software, which is unlikely because it probably pulls from a few different places, then you don't have that eye on it. And so the way we were tracking our KPIs, well, forever, has been we dip into our practice management software, we find out each key metric. So because we run an accountancy practice, say one of those metrics is how many VAT returns have we got to do this month. We would say, right, we've got this many to do. We'd plot it on a Excel spreadsheet, and then we'd track it that way, which is manual, it's boring, and quite frankly, it just ends up not getting done.
Absolutely.
So that was really time consuming and annoying. And whenever somebody would mention, oh, are you tracking your KPIs? You just sort of sit there like, oh, it's just so much more work. Anyway, this magical dashboard that they were speaking about on your Goldman Sachs program, we were like, right, how do we build it? So
it's not just how we build it. How do we build it and get it to automate and to update itself?
How to get it to update itself, because the pain point, when we're actually talking about it, the pain point is this manual looking at the work, adjusting the spreadsheet, and then obviously the spreadsheet would be out of date within a day, and so like getting somebody to do that daily, it's just too much. And that was the pain point. It wasn't we didn't know what metrics to track or anything like that. So we were like, how do we get it to do it? And we knew it would be possible with the software that's out there. We knew it would be possible. But anyway, I went away and I spoke to Carbon. I spoke to a couple of other people about how to do it.
So Carbon's our practice management software, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. And you see, look, I do know it.
That's good. Surprising. Anyway, I did speak to a few people about how to do this, and I think I never found somebody to be able to do it, but we knew it was going to cost us within the realms of £2,000, £3,000.
Yeah, we knew it was going to cost a few quid, and we were prepared to pay it as well.
We was somebody to build it. And then you said, oh, well, people are doing this on Power BI on Excel, which is like a extension of Excel.
Yeah.
And you were like, right, I'm going to look into how to do that. So we left it for a bit, and then
we did.
What happened with that?
Well, the data it pulled was zero data, like nothing, not zero the software. So my graphs that I was expecting didn't actually work, and I got bored.
Exactly. So again, it's more time consuming than you think and more complicated than you think. Anyway, I was then listening to a podcast, a Diary of a CEO podcast. I can't remember who was on it, but
Stephen Bartlett.
Well, obviously Stephen Bartlett is his podcast.
Oh, okay.
But the person he was talking to, it was all about like side hustles and sort of side hustle businesses and making passive income and stuff like that. It's a really good podcast if you want to listen to it.
If you could remember it.
Well, it's definitely got like side hustle or passive income in the title, so you'll be able to find it. But the guy was really good, and he said about some AI tools that could help businesses easily. And so I wrote them down, obviously.
Yep.
And looked them up. And I was looking at one, so I've been using a bit of software called Lovable, and you can make all sorts of stuff on there. And within this, I thought, wait a minute, this makes software. I can make this dashboard. I can code this dashboard using my normal language. Let's give it a go. And I did. And guess what I've made?
You've made a dashboard.
I've made the magical dashboard, everybody.
And I have, it pains me to say, it does work.
It does work.
And it's actually really useful.
It's very good. And it took me, I think it probably took me a good half a week to do it.
Yeah.
But I've never coded anything before in my life. I've never made any software. And this AI tool has allowed me to be able to build exactly what we need and what we want to see, which is really cool and really exciting, I think. And this pulls data at the moment from our practice management software and from a bit of software that we called Dext, which is a receipt capture software, but it also has like data health analytics within there for our clients, especially our bookkeeping clients, because that's what we wanted to see our bookkeeping clients' health scores. So it's pulling from that bit of software as well. And if we decided we wanted some more metrics, we could absolutely pull from other places, providing they let us into their API, which is sort of the key thing there.
Yeah, it opens the door into the software, doesn't it?
It does.
So you've got to decide what metrics really work for you, because you could have you could have pages of this and never take any attention.
Yeah, it's got to be a snapshot of exactly what you want to see.
Yeah.
And from our point of view, with this particular dashboard, it's not financial. It is an operational dashboard for us.
Yes, see how the team works. Because we don't use timesheets, do we? So
no.
A lot of people in our industry sort of use timesheets and they beat their staff up over it, and we just decided not to do that. And there are some drawbacks in that, because we don't know how team members are performing exactly, but we do, using this dashboard and the metrics, we do know how each department is effectively performing. You know, we know how long it's taking to turn around a set of accounts. You know, we've got a certain parameter there. We know whether or not our bookkeeping is being kept up to date, that where we look after bookkeeping for clients. Yep. We've got parameters there. So we now know that whether or not we're ahead of the game or behind the game or doing the right job. So that's where the dashboard comes in. Our next phase for the dashboard is to put a screen up, isn't it, in the office?
It is, and then we can have that up.
And feed it automatically.
Yes, and I've got the dashboard as well, so it auto-syncs. So it auto-syncs at 5 o'clock in the morning and 5 o'clock at night. So if we do have it up on the screen, it would auto-sync in those times. You can force sync it as well. But there's lots of things you can do. But
it gives the team, using a dashboard like that, gives the team, some stuff to work on. I know it's not that dashboard we use, but, obviously we've monitored tax returns this month.
Yes.
The second we put a graph up, all of a sudden we seem to be having
it's a bit of motivation, response. I think.
Yeah. And now we're behind. We're not behind. We're in front because we're below the target line, which is great.
Yes, which is really good.
And that's where dashboards help a lot.
It is. But I think the knowing where to go to build it or how to do it is a real stumbling block for people, and then they just don't end up doing it. But it's something that is achievable now. You can do it on your own using bits of software like that, and if you're not confident doing that, you can get people to do it as well for you, which,
Well, if you see the benefit of it, which we do, and obviously we've developed, you've spent a good amount of time learning it and put it in place. But if you do see the benefit of things, then it's worth the investment.
Yeah.
And it's not just on the dashboard; it's on other stuff as well, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
How many small business clients do we have that sort of say, "Oh, I don't have the time to do that," or "I can't afford to do that."
Yeah.
Only this week, I think I sat down and said, "Look, I can improve your profit by X amount by doing this," and they were still, thinking, "I don't want to spend, a very, very small fraction to improve that." I just find it incredible. How many clients do we have saying they're too busy?
Yeah.
And things like the dashboards will go, right, okay, this is the area you need to concentrate on. Go and, put your resources there.
Yeah. I think one of the key things here as well is, like, we figured out what a pain point was, and we're like, right, the pain point here is the admin side of things, and then we figured out how to make our lives as easy as possible. So then that time that I've spent, say it was half a week that I've spent on that, it might be slightly more, it might be slightly less, I'm not really sure. Say that over the course of the time updating those spreadsheets,
we'll get our time back.
We'll get our time back.
Yeah.
And it's more user friendly. Like, there's pain points in your business that if you actually break them down into small chunks, you can probably fix them with AI, with processes, with software, with delegation. You can probably fix quite a lot of the pain points that you've got.
Yeah, absolutely. And the tools are there, aren't they?
Yeah,
and the tools are all there.
You just need to know what they are and how to use them, or know where to go to get someone else to use them for you.
Yeah.
It's that simple. Simples. I'm trying to read through my notes because we've gone off topic of my notes, which is good. I know. So I said that this one is obviously for operations. You could have a financial one. I know we use bits of software like Fathom to do a bit of a snapshot of the financial sort of dashboards.
Fathom's brilliant. I had a meeting with the Fathom yesterday, just to say that.
Okay.
Yeah. And talking about software, I mean, I'm sure our listener out there can relate to this. We pay for Fathom. We pay a lot of money, don't we?
Yes.
We really invest in that bit of software. I didn't realise that for a very small amount of money, less than 50 quid, we can have all our clients on Fathom and we have all the metrics on our clients.
That would be helpful, wouldn't it? You just didn't realise.
Didn't know that. Apparently it was been there for ages. So we can absolutely monitor our clients on a monthly basis for turnover, profit, cash in the bank, overdrawn director's loan accounts, all those things. And we didn't know to use it. We didn't know it was there.
But once we get it, we need to make sure we've got the processes in place to use it.
Absolutely. And maybe we can get the dashboard to alert. I don't know. That's a different story.
That'll be something different. Yeah. Because otherwise it's more than a snapshot. Yeah.
But it's data, isn't it? So the dashboard is dealing with data.
Yeah.
That is really good data. And, a client we had in this week, it was all about data. He was struggling. And we go, well, let's look at the data. And we often forget what's really close to us, like the data.
Yeah. And there's so much you can do with data now with all the tools that you've got. And I think if you think of it as a big picture, it's so overwhelming with the amount you can do.
Yeah.
But if you break it down into just those like pain points, like I said, and then fix one by one, then it'll be surprising how much you achieve.
Absolutely. And the amount of people that we hear about, chucking that data into ChatGPT. Yes, that is a way of doing it, but you still understand what you want and what's going to come out. So, and that's an AI tool, LLM, large language model. See, I was listening on my Goldman Sachs course.
Well done.
In Oxford University.
Well done.
And, it doesn't always have the right answer, but if you've got, a partner or someone just to look at it and challenge that, you can really get some good answers out of this.
Yeah, you can. You've got to know what you want and what you want out of it, and not take its word as gospel, because it does lie.
It does lie.
It does lie. So you need to have a good head on you to use the tools properly. But I mean, the help it can give you is immense.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, and I've been looking up other tools as well. Like I've heard people mention AI employees or GPT employees. I've been looking up stuff like that to help with the marketing side of our business.
Ooh,
been looking up.
didn't know that.
Yeah, been looking up software that can make better apps for your phone, in case any clients want apps built. Like all stuff like that. Like there's so many bits of software now that can really, really help enhance and make your life easier. I mean, one thing that I've built loads this week since I've discovered this software, like so many things off my list of things I needed to do. I built a bookkeeping pricer.
Yep.
Because another pain point of ours is that bookkeeping pricing, we do it off of transactions. The transactions, if you have more, the price is less. You get the idea. And everyone struggles to price it. And it always comes back to me or you to price the bookkeeping, because it's a real struggle to get a consistent price. So I made a bookkeeping pricer with the parameters that we had. And I've got it, so now it's on the website. So it's really transparent. Everyone, if you just put your transactions in, you'll see roughly what it will cost for us to do your bookkeeping. I know it is. And I built that and put it on the website, and that was this week. And I was unwell.
Oh,
yeah,
poor
so I
Lulu.
built a dashboard, did that, and I think I've done about 4 landing pages.
Have you?
Yeah.
Excellent.
So, we've gone off track from KPIs. Bit more on
Bit more on you.
bit more on me.
This is what I've done.
Well, it's quite cool.
It is quite cool, yeah. I
It is
did quite a
quite
lot
cool.
of tax returns.
You did.
Yeah. See?
Did you make your life easier with the tax returns in any way?
No. No.
No.
No
There we
comment.
go,
See,
then.
look, I'm staying very tight-lipped.
Very tight-lipped. Back to the KPIs, key performance indicators. I think it is keeping it really simple. Like our dashboard, I think it has about 10 things on it, which is still quite a lot, but they are things we need to know operationally.
I know we sort of mentioned about our side, but what about these dashboards? How could they work for other businesses? And we've not rehearsed this at all, have we, or even spoken about this? But you know, we mention our little plumber, don't we? We always mention the plumber.
We always mention the plumber.
So
we probably have no plumbers listening.
probably none at all. Yeah, they're all fixing leaks in your ensuite.
Yeah.
But you know, you take a really simple dashboard for them. Maybe they get a dashboard of how many inquiries they've got, how many jobs they got on the go. You know, how much turnover they've done this month. You know, what people owe them. You know, what they owe. They could be a really simple dashboard that could just be flash up every day and go, this is where you're at.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is what you're making on your current month.
Yes.
And just flash it up on a dashboard so they can quickly look at it.
Yeah.
You know, that's as simple as that, isn't it? And obviously, if you
is.
can do an app, maybe you could do that on a dashboard.
Ooh,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah,
Probably.
I'm just putting it out there. I'm not sure you can do that, but I'm sure you'll find a way.
Might be able to.
But you look at, you know, that's a small tradesperson. You know, you might look at, you know, larger businesses that look at very similar metrics. If they're always running at a 45% gross profit, it's an easy metric they can get off their Xero software, but chuck it on a dashboard and go, oh, suddenly I've got this, or this is my bank account balance.
Yeah.
This
I mean,
is-
you can do all of that stuff, and the operational stuff as well. So if yours is, you say this year you really want to reply to all emails within 2 days, it's very possible that that's data you could pull onto a dashboard to say, right, you've had this many emails and you've only replied to this many. There could be some complications if you get spam mail, so you probably have to be really on top of that. But that is the sort of data you could pull as well operationally if you had that, or maybe even if you're using a phone system, this is how many phone calls I've had, this is how many I haven't answered, like that sort of stuff, as well as the financial stuff. How many site visits you need to do, and to be honest, these dashboards all depend on how you're tracking this sort of stuff anyway. So if you're a plumber and you are using something like Tradeify, then the dashboards are quite easy to set up because you can just
suck it out of Tradify.
Pull the data from Tradify, providing they let you do that, and go from there. If you're not using any software, then the dashboard has nowhere to pull from.
No.
If you are using like
well, to be honest,
a spreadsheet,
if they're not using any software, they're not really one of our clients anyway, are they?
Well, it doesn't matter, they're client.
No.
We're speaking to the listeners.
Oh, okay, yeah, of course. I forget that sometimes.
You do.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're not using any software, then these magical dashboards are probably a step too far. You probably need some.
Well, but even if you're a small tradesperson, as a sole trader, you're probably going to be using software from April anyway.
Yeah. But if you are a small tradesperson, this is where the AI tools are pretty amazing at the moment. If you're a small tradesperson right now, like a small plumber, and just say it's you on your own, like you can build software bespoke to you now.
Yeah.
Using something like Lovable or Riplet. You can literally say exactly what you want and build it entirely. And you could have a dashboard in that.
That's phenomenal, isn't it?
Which...
Or they could ask you.
Or they could ask me. Because I can do it using the AI tools. It's possible now to have that sort of stuff.
You just got the vision.
You've just got to have the vision and the thought and the foresight to do it. Otherwise, it will be impossible. But the tools are out there now, and I mean, before for a bespoke bit of software, how much were you looking at spending? Like
it's 20
grand, 30
yeah,
grand.
plus, yeah.
Like, and now you can just go and build it.
Yeah.
Or
I'm sure there's a lot of developers out there that are going, "Oh, will these two please shut up?"
Oh yeah, sorry developers. But there's still, I mean, like, I'm using the AI tools. I'm not a coder in any way. Making small bits of software is fine. Making large bits of software, there is definitely still a room for software developers who know what they're doing. There is absolutely a space for them, absolutely still.
Yeah, but those developers need to be moving into that space and not into the small business space, don't they?
Yeah, because no one's going to pay for it.
No, absolutely not when they can do these tools.
Not when you can use these tools. Or they need to go into a space similar to myself where you can use the AI tools to build them for people cheaper.
Absolutely.
And, you know...
More cost effective.
More cost effective than the 20 or 30 grand.
Absolutely.
But I mean, I think that's incredible that you can have that now. You can make that.
Yeah.
And I have to say, I didn't realise that the AI could do it this well until I discovered this software. Because ChatGPT, it's good. Like, it's really good. And a few years ago, like, it was beyond anything we could even imagine. But it does get things wrong. And it's like, if you ask it to generate a picture, like, it's just a bit rubbish. So I'm just thinking of you. Dad sent us a picture of his dog Betsy the other day, like, she was doing like cartwheels or something.
Yeah. I was having a bit of fun with it.
Yeah.
And Mum went, "Why has she got a pink leg?" I'm like, "That's because it's AI generated. It's not real. She can't really do that." It's like, it's just generated it. It just thought her leg was pink because that's what she was wearing at the time.
This is what I mean. Like, it's not, the pictures and stuff aren't, like, it's not always the best. And like, I use Canva a lot, and the AI on that isn't quite good enough yet to do what I want it to. But it'll get there.
It will be, yeah.
It'll absolutely get there. But like, the tools to build the software it's incredible, and really can open doors for a lot of small businesses, I think, to progress and improve. So yeah, I think we'll go on to our unfiltered minute.
Our unfiltered minute?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Do you know what? I haven't even thought about this.
You haven't?
No, but I'm going to refer to my LinkedIn post for my unfiltered minute.
What's that?
Well, we've been busy, haven't we, the last few weeks?
Yes, we have.
Not just on tax returns. We've had quite a large R&D claim come in. Mm-hmm. We've had businesses for sale.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of questions. I always love it when the client phones up and says, "I know it's a really busy month, but..." and a simple question is actually about 4 hours work. But that's fine. You know, we did it. So, but my unfiltered minute is I still went down the gym. You know,
well done.
Which I think is quite amazing, really. Tuesday morning, I had a client in early, couldn't go to the gym. I went at lunchtime.
You did. Well done.
I think I should have got a little bit more recognition for it though, at the gym, because I think I made a real big effort there. And they didn't really they sort of took it and went, oh, yeah, hello, Paul. Oh, you normally come in the morning. Yeah, but I've made this effort. So, I thought I needed a little bit more.
Needed some love.
At least I still did it, and I was quite chuffed about that.
Well done.
So that's my sort of look after yourself still, despite everything else being busy.
Yes, I think that's really important.
And all my tax returns are in.
Well done.
I think we've got 5 left.
Yes, have to refresh the dashboard.
Yep.
And my unfiltered minute was that I was unwell this week.
Oh,
I know.
Was you?
So sad.
You didn't say.
I had a stinking cold and I've had to be at home away from all the people in the office.
Yeah,
which has been a bit of a struggle. That's so mean. But like when you're running a business, being out of action is rubbish. So yeah, that was my unfiltered minute. Just that it is rubbish.
Oh, okay.
But
That's a bit
you
sad.
can get through it.
But you're feeling better now,
I'm feeling much better.
Yeah. What about the growing human inside?
Yeah, well, I think that's why I felt so bad. It's because my body's growing the human as well, which we have found out is a girl.
Matilda.
Matilda is her name, or Tilly.
Yeah. Matilda?
Well, her full name's Matilda, shortened to Tilly, or
Matilda.
Tilda.
Matilda.
It's my child.
My grandchild.
Not being told off for what I name her.
No, I like the name.
So that was really exciting. On Thursday we went to have the second scan. It was, but we haven't done the podcast since.
Yeah.
We went to have the second scan because she didn't want to show us her gender in the first scan. So we went to do that, and it was really lovely. They had all the lights round, and they did a little countdown, and then put the lights to red to show us that it was a girl. They didn't have pink, so it was red. But okay. It was very nice. It's very exciting. So now everyone knows, including all you listeners.
Absolutely. So there you go. So it won't be long, and we'll have Matilda on the podcast.
Yeah, making lots of noise.
Yeah, indeed.
Causing mayhem.
She'll be going, I've got an app now.
She will.
Yeah.
Mummy made me an app.
Mummy made me an app. The Matilda app.
Matilda app.
Cool.
But anyway, join us next week.
In February.
We'll see you then.
And that'll be 11 months of Christmas then. What is now?
Goodness.
Yeah.
11 months of Christmas now.